Good morning, America. Today, on this lovely Monday morning of December 20th, 1944, the sun is shining and it's a great day to finish your Christmas shopping, with only a few days left until Santa comes around. Following up on our latest news across the seas coming from Europe, we have a special eyewitness with us in the studio, Lieutenant Wesley Ross, to talk to us about his experience on D-Day. Welcome, Lieutenant. First off, I'd like to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And would like to begin by you telling the viewers all about what exactly happened and your thoughts on D-Day.
I landed on the cold beach of Omaha in France. I was leading a battalion of 12 of the bravest men on the horrendous date known as D-Day. All of these 12 men had little to no battle experience and had spent their army tours entertaining the troops. I felt as if I was leading cattle into a slaughterhouse. And when we hit the dreadful beach of Omaha and the Higgins doors dropped, the sight that my eyes had to witness, the sight I saw will be imprinted in my mind forever. My men scrambled up on the beach, desperate for cover. We were under heavy fire. There were dead bodies everywhere, the water painted with blood. The dead bodies were used by me and my men to take cover from the barrage of gunfire. Some were sons, some were brothers, some were husbands, and yet only war can make them seem so meaningless. And with the great good luck and a blessing from God Himself, all my men and I survived.
Some of you at home might be asking yourself, what exactly is D-Day? Well, D-Day took place on June 6, 1944 in Utah, Omaha, Golden, Sword, and Juneau. D-Day is considered to be the most important days in military history. Eisenhower's across-channel attack is the largest in today's history. General Eisenhower had organized the largest sea-to-land invasion. The attack was originally planned for May, but due to several difficulties, the invasion was postponed until June. On the morning of June 6, Eisenhower decided to agree and proceed with the invasion. Within a few hours, a fleet of 3,000 landing crafts, 2,500 ships, and 500 naval vessels began on their journey. By mid-1944, early mobilization of manpower and resources in America were beginning to pay off. Millions of American men had been trained, equipped, and welded into fighting and service units. American industrial production had reached its wartime peak late in 1943, while there were still critical shortages in landing craft. For instance, production problems were largely solved, and the Battle of the Atlantic had been won. Ever-increasing streams of supplies from the United States were reaching anti-Axis fighting forces throughout the world.
That night, hundreds of aircraft parachutists flew over the beaches of Normandy. When shock troops from sea made it back to land, it was about 6:30 a.m. on June 6th. By the end of June, Eisenhower had 1,850,000 men and 150,000 vehicles in Normandy. Not only has the U.S. declared war on Germany, but 24 other countries such as France, Italy, and Bulgaria. The total number of deaths due to this massive invasion is over 550,000. 320,000 Germans, 155,000 Americans, 65,000 British, 18,000 Canadians, and about 12,200 French.
Well, that's all for now, folks. Thanks for watching, and tune in later tonight for more news. Thank you, have a good night, and God bless America.